Hey y'all. So we in this retrograde and I just, I'm being triggered, you know. And one of my triggers that's been highlighted in this specific retrograde is just having a guilty conscience. And I could be completely innocent and still have a guilty conscience, like I did something, or like I owe somebody something, or like, where the fuck did that come from? So I'm sitting here when I get certain triggers, like I like to dig deep and get to the root of shit, especially when it's loud in my face and like the feeling is just right there on the surface. Like, okay, what is the real reason of this? See what I'm saying? Like, why am I really thinking like this? Why am I really feeling this way? I like to get to the root of it. Especially when you're tired of feeling and thinking a certain way. You gotta get to the root, the core. And a lot of core shit comes from childhood. So I'm sitting there thinking, why do I have a fucking guilty conscience? When I know in my soul, in my heart, even God knows that I'm more innocent than guilty in like a lot of situations. So why don't I defend myself? Why does people projections of me stick to me? Why do I take that in and feel that? Why? I don't like that. So I'm sitting here, just diving in deep, and it made me realize that shit stems from childhood. From childhood, as a child, I was blamed for everything. I was lied on, and the whole family believed it. You see what I'm saying? And this was a regular thing. So I just feel like carrying that all the way up to all the experiences, like, it just amazes me, like how you think something is small, and once you or you overlooked it, or you didn't think nothing of it at all, you just know that it was uncomfortable and it hurt, and you get older and you realize, damn, that seems like a minor little thing, it don't seem that serious, but how it affects you as a human being is that fucking serious. It does. People lying on you, shaming you, faulting you, defamation of character, making you seem like you a totally different person than who you truly are. Lies. That shit can fuck your head up, okay? And just me dealing with that from the core, you see what I'm saying? From the household on out, on a regular basis. Growing up, I always felt, it's like one of them situations where somebody lost something, you know, and they looking at everybody around like, okay, who stole my shit? And you just naturally feel guilty, knowing damn well you ain't do nothing. You see what I'm saying? Or you feel responsible to help them, or you feel, you know, it's just, it's weird, man. But that shit can make you question yourself and your own morals. It can make you sit there and think like, damn, have I ever done anything like this? No. You see what I'm saying? Will I ever do anything like this? I don't plan to. You see what I'm saying? But you, because it's being projected on you, and you so used to internalizing other people's projections of you, It fucks with your morals. It fucks with your self-esteem. It fucks with your integrity. It just fucks with you. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's damaging to the mind and the body and the soul and the spirit, because if you know you've never been a thief, and people are continuously accusing you of being a thief, you start to feel, damn, am I a thief? You know, and that's not for everybody. I'm just talking about, me and whoever can relate to that. You see what I'm saying? But I'm just sitting here just reflecting on my life, and it's just like, damn, I done been through a lot. I started my healing journey, 4 years ago? Maybe 5. Between 4 and 5 years ago. And it's still shit. It's still shit that just I need to heal from. You see what I'm saying? But I don't mind doing the work. I actually enjoy healing, because it's like, getting to know myself. I never had the opportunity to do that. You see what I'm saying? So now that I have the opportunity, I just keep diving more into it and more into it. I just want to, unravel this layer and unravel that layer. But honestly, just beginning the new year, I didn't plan on doing all that healing this year. Like 2022, what I did majority of the year, it was a very boring year. You see what I'm saying? Like 2021, I cut off a lot of relationships and friendships and thought patterns, and I just cut a lot of stuff out. So 2022 was like my year of walking without those things attached to me. You see what I'm saying? So, and it was a pretty steady but boring year. It wasn't a lot of drama. It wasn't a lot of trials and tribulations. It wasn't none of that. And that's what I'm used to. Trials and tribulations, drama. You see what I'm saying? So it was pretty boring. And it was needed. It was necessary. So this year, I didn't plan on just doing all that introspective and doing all that inner work and all that inner healing. Like, I dedicated a whole year to that shit. I'm ready to do something new. I'm ready to, go out, live my life. But it's like, I feel like the retrogrades is always necessary, to be honest, because they give you a chance to see your growth. You see what I'm saying? Certain stuff is triggered just so you can see if you have grown from that yet. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like the retrogrades are necessary. But this particular triggering is new. It's not new. It's not a new trigger. It's just like, it's something I never addressed in this type of dynamic. You see what I'm saying? I never thought of certain things as people projecting shit on me. I just took it like, oh, I'm just having weird negative thoughts, or, but that's the thing about when you get to a certain healed place in your life. When you get to a certain place in your life, when you get to a certain point of healing and a certain point of your journey, you start to see that shit is not me. For real. That shit is not me, no matter how long I've accepted it. It's not me. And I can no longer accept that. That's something I'm not willing to accept anymore. I'm not willing to accept the lies. I'm not willing to accept the defamation of character. I'm not willing to accept the projections of other people's insecurities on me to make me feel like I am this way, or I'm a bad person, or I would do some shit I would never do. I'm not accepting that anymore. And that goes all the way back to childhood. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's been a long journey. That goes all the way back to childhood, where it's like, people treat you a certain way, or they look at you a certain way because of what they heard about you, and they don't really know you. And the people telling them about you, they should know you a little better, but they don't want people to know that side of you. They want people to know what they want them to know about you. And like me personally, I don't defend shit. I don't defend my own name. I don't defend my honor, because I don't know, back then, maybe, before I became, healed and on this journey of healing and just self-awareness. You see what I'm saying? Before I became so self-aware about life and me and who I am, I didn't defend myself, because it was like, I kind of believed it. If I'm just gonna be honest, I kind of believed it, because I didn't have self-esteem. I didn't have self-worth. I didn't have self-respect. And when you lack those things, it allows you to accept a lot of things that you should never accept. And I don't shame myself for that. I'm not judging myself for that, because it made me who I am. And I'm not mad about it. I'm not hurt about it. At a point I was, you know what I'm saying? But I don't look at things that way anymore. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's how you get stuck in shit. When you look at it from a place of pain. You see what I'm saying? Looking at your past from a perspective of pain is that can hinder you, that can hurt you, that can keep you stuck there, because you're allowing that to still be pain. I look at things now like, wow, that was an experience that made me this way, and that's why I'm this way, and that's why I was that way, and that's why I need to work on this, or I need to work on that. Like, it just gives you a better perspective of who you are. But it's just, amazing how, it's just amazing to me how powerful words are. You know what I'm saying? Words was a huge, huge, huge part of, it affected me so much as a child. You see what I'm saying? So much. And from home to the outside world. You see what I'm saying? Like, just words just beating my ass, for real. You see what I'm saying? So it's just amazing to me. And me being a speaker now, you see what I'm saying? Like, me being in my truth and exercising my throat chakra now, words are so powerful. And even with manifesting, like, on a positive side of it, words are so powerful. So it's just like, even if you can't relate to this message, somebody can. And I just really feel like it's important to be wise with your words, okay? And it's important to not go around gossiping about people and talking about people that you barely know. Spreading rumors and lies. Defamation of character. Look at fucking Prince Harry and Meghan. If y'all seen that. Like, look how, like, effective that shit is. So I just feel like, that's just something that the world needs to work on, period. Just spreading lies and gossips, especially based off an assumption. People will spread a lie based off an assumption. That could fuck with people's self-worth and their sense of value and their integrity and make them question themselves because you don't even know what they've been through in their life. Really. Luckily, I always been a type of person that didn't really I didn't really pay attention too much of other people's opinion about me. I was always just like trying to see my own reflection. Like, trying to see me. Like I didn't really care about what other people thought about me. And to this day I don't. But that's like a gift or some type of strength. I don't really know how to explain it. But maybe, maybe I developed that as a mechanism because I was dealing with that at such a young age, so early before I even knew, what lies really was. You see what I'm saying? So maybe because I went through that inside the home and outside the home so much that it just kind of just developed this natural shield of not caring about other people's opinion about me because it's always bullshit and lies. You see what I'm saying? And just me witnessing everybody else believing that shit is just like maybe that's the reason. But everybody isn't that strong. You see what I'm saying? Like, I done been through a lot where I know for a fact a lot of people wouldn't survive. So it's just like, I just feel like people just need to be a little more considerate. Like, I just feel like if people was more self-aware of themselves, they would just naturally be more considerate. Especially about gossip and rumors and bullshit. But just that's what this retrograde, that's the type of energy I'm in with this retrograde, which is beautiful. Like I always say, I feel like any opportunity to grow is beautiful. It's progress. I love progress, internally or externally, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. I just love progress. You see what I'm saying? And life has taught me that any bitty little tiny ounce, a pinch of progress is still progress. But yeah, I just, I had to get that off my chest. I had to express that. And that's a part of me standing in my purpose and walking in my purpose too. But anybody dealing with that guilty conscience, you know what I'm saying? Just a guilty conscience when you know you're an innocent soul. You need to identify that root. Identify the root of that. And heal that shit. I always look at certain things that was planted in us, especially the root chakra, because that's where all that shit is planted. I look at it as thorns in your root chakra. You see what I'm saying? It could take a lifetime to get all them thorns out. Like I said, I've been doing this for 4 to 5 years and I've removed so many thorns. And it just amazes me that how many more it is. But that's my stripes. You see what I'm saying? Those are my tiger stripes. Every time I remove a thorn, them my tiger stripes. All the thorns there is my tiger stripes. It's no reason for me to be angry about what I've been through. There's no reason for me to be angry about it. Not long term. Maybe when it first come up, I might be angry, sad. It might hurt. But I'm going to deal with that. And I've taught myself to look at things from a higher perspective. So I see it as, damn, that made me who I am. Regardless of how dark and fucked up that road was, I went down. And I went down that road because of that thorn and that thorn and that thorn. But that was what's supposed to happen. And did I learn what I needed to learn from that? Yes. And it just builds you. Situations build you. Especially difficult situations. That shit just builds you up. It builds you. Once you learn to look at it from a higher perspective. But, I don't want to make this too long because I could talk all day, okay? But yeah, that's just something I just felt the need to share and be real and authentic with it, during this retrograde in January, Capricorn season at that. It's crazy. But yeah, peace, love, and light, and continue healing, continue evolving, and stop lying on people.